Welcome to Tuesday Technical Talk episode 23. Okay, so as usual, let's start with where are you showing up from, which city you are in, and let's see where we have people coming from, and then we'll start in a couple of minutes. Yes, we have Jalgaon, Surat, Rajkot, Bangalore, Mysore, Puducherry, Hubli, and then we have Bangalore. Yes, bang on. Yes, good. Okay, so thank you for joining, and we'll start in another just 30 seconds. Kolkata, Puducherry. Yes, great. So uh, I have this thing coming up, and this is my episode number 23, and Tuesday Technical Talk, and I am so excited, and I guess I see this community growing, and there's so many comments even after I record the video. Plus, we have the same videos coming up on YouTube also as a whole list. If you have not seen my videos earlier, just go and check in YouTube Tuesday Technical Talk. So we'll have 23 episodes on different topics on markets and trading and RSI, ADX, and options and patterns and trading. Last time we had a 7-star pattern on candlestick. All that is there in the YouTube channel. And recently, we just launched a new online program called 6 Steps to 6-Figure Trades, which is to make 6-figure trades. What do you need, and follow those 6 steps. I'll put the link in this comments as soon as I finish this video, and you guys can register. And last time I shared about this thing called what we call candlestick pattern, which is 7-star, about spinning top and hammer and volumes, right? Now, today we are going to share something more about this 7-star trading pattern. So let's get started. Now we have more people joining in. If you can comment from which city you are joining in, please share your city, and let's see where people are coming from. Share your city in the comment section. Yes. Jalgaon, Rajkot, Surat, Bangalore, Chennai. Great. Okay. So let me share my Pune, Ahmedabad, Puducherry, Pondicherry, Bellary, Mumbai, Pune. Okay, great. So let's get started with a thing which I'm going to talk about is that I'm going to share a kind of a template, and that template is the template for analyzing the market in a particular order, right? And that you have to make sense out of it. Now, let me just first show you what do I mean by template. So I'm sharing my screen with you, and if you can see let me put it this way. Okay, one second. If I can get rid of this one, is okay. Can you guys see the screen now? Chart. Okay, it's the reverse. Okay, one second. Let me put it this way. Okay, great. So now you can see the chart, right? So let me go back and show you the chart. In this chart, there are like several factors. If I have to show you, and let me just put it in text format. And this will be first and foremost, what we need to check in our analysis is the supreme, the boss of everything is called the price. And that price is a candlestick pattern, the what you call as the higher top, higher bottom, lower top, lower bottom. That is the price. The first thing you need to check without looking at any RSI, without looking at anything. So you should learn. Like when I started trading at the age of 16, I didn't have software, no charts. The softwares were very expensive. So I used to maintain my journal of open, high, low, close, open, high, low, close every single day. And based on only that information, we used to trade in the market using some of the very simple techniques, like when the high gets crossed, you buy, and when the low gets broken, you sell. Basically tracking higher top, higher bottom, lower bottom in simple format. Now, once we get into softwares, what we get is the second part of that is called patterns. Now, in patterns, there are two kinds of pattern. One is called the candlestick patterns, and one is called the price patterns. Now, in candlestick pattern, last time we saw, if you have not seen the last TTT, go and check that video. It says about spinning top and volumes and stuff like that, 7-star candlestick pattern. So first is price, then is pattern. Any kind of pattern. A double top is also a pattern, a hammer is also a pattern, a triangle is a pattern, a rectangle is a pattern. I may take one more each in the next few coming TTTs about each pattern also. So that's the price and then the pattern. Then we talk about is volume. Volume is number of shares traded. Now here, if I put volume, that is a big information for me to put. I'll show you volume once I close this window. So volume is is very important. So now if you look at this price, pattern, and volume, it is basically the raw information coming out of the market because it is decided by the market. Now, apart from all this, whatever we are using like RSI, Bollinger Band, and all that is man-made. It's derived. It's designed by human beings. It's an individual's perspective versus the mass perspective, which is price, pattern, volume. Then there is the fourth thing which I would like to know about the market once I do my analysis is what I call as momentum. Momentum is what we call as speed. And in speed, we look at something like RSI. You can even look at the MACD or stochastic or whatever indicator you are using. So this is my fourth parameter to learn to make a 5-star or a 7-star trade. This is straight from my Star Trader program. And if you see this, I'm wearing this Star Trader program because I love, this is my best program coming up in July, last 4 days, 26, 27, 28, 29th of July. And this is my favorite program because I go very, very deep into each of this, what I'm explaining. Star Trader program. So it feels nice to be in this t-shirt and you guys can be part of it. And if you are joining me in July for Star Trader program. So, okay, so let's get back to this momentum trading. That's price, pattern, volume, momentum, and momentum is RSI. Then we can look at is, 5 is your volatility. Volatility is basically the movement in the market. Sometimes there's low volatility, sometimes there's high volatility, and after low volatility there's high, and after high there's low. So if you look at the current market situation, Nifty, Bank Nifty, they're going through a low volatility phase, which is very tight range, small movement, sideways market, very difficult to trade. And I guess you agree with me. How many agree with me that it's difficult to trade the current market? Say yes in the chat box. Isn't it difficult to trade the current markets because it's too sideways and choppy? Good to see you guys joining from Baroda, Surat, Mumbai. Great guys. Yes, so most of you agree on that. It's difficult to trade the current market because it's sideways, because it is low volatility. And if I know this aspect of low volatility, then I would not be trading in this market at all. Why I am trying to break my head with something that the market is not moving, why should I trade? That's where the big difference is between professional traders and amateur traders. Amateur trader want to trade all the time and make all the money, and every market move, they want to be part of it. Whereas professional traders wait for the right time the right market, the right momentum, and the right volatility, which definitely comes after low volatility, and then take the big trade and make all the money and again sit back. So it is not how often you trade, it's not the quantity, it's the quality of the trades. And sometimes you make money by sitting idle. By sitting idle, what I mean is, if you're not trading right now, you're already saving a lot of money by not losing in the market, sideways market, right? So that's making money. So you have to understand this part of the market, which is volatility, which you can learn through tools like Bollinger Bands and tools like ATR, average true range, and a couple of other tools. Some people use put call ratio and open interest. I don't follow those things, but I follow more often is Bollinger Bands. And so that is where the fifth part is. And the sixth part is called the time. Time means, if you look at this chart, it is made up of price and it is made up of time. Now, most people do analysis of price projection, targets, and stop losses, and all that. Now, the way we do analysis of price, similar way we can do analysis of time as well. And that is something very unique, which very few people in the industry, in the market do. And I've learned from the best in the business, where you can time like, okay, I know that July, I'm going to make money because there'll be a trend. And January, I'm going to make money. June, I don't think so, mostly sideways because of the time cycle, price cycle, time cycle. And when they combine together, it makes a ton of money. So that's, if you understand time, then what I told you is when to sit idle and when to go full-fledged is the difference. It's all the difference it can make to your trading. Now, time cycles, we cover a bit in our one-year coaching program. We also cover in our Millionaire Trader program, just coming up day after tomorrow, Thursday, Friday in Mumbai, trend following systems. So which is the right time to trade and which is the wrong time to trade and which is not a good time to trade. In fact, when we say wrong time to trade. So this is the time. And the last one is called sentiments. And that is like sentiments in broader markets, US markets, there are sentiment indicators. And in our market, the sentiment indicator is like the put call ratio, open interest again, and then there's VIX. Now, I don't follow any of those because I don't understand those, because I stick to simple things. Now, this is not to be used every time. This has to be used when markets are strongly trended up or strongly trended down, like it gets crazy up or down. And that time you gauge the sentiment. And then what I do is I generally advise not to watch TV, no channels, nothing, even though I appear on channels almost every day. And that's my first strict do's and don'ts for all my one-year coaching program, that we are not allowed to watch TV, nothing. But when I think the sentiment is tilting towards one side completely, which is like most people are bullish or most people are bearish, and that is the time I switch on the TV. And most people, and when I see that most people are bullish or most people are bearish, plus combined with the price, combined with the pattern, combined with volume, momentum, volatility, and time, if everything matches, that becomes a 7-star trade where the chances of you making money is like almost 95%. And that's when we scale up, and that's when we push the accelerator and make big money. So whenever you do your analysis whenever you take a next trade, just make sure you follow this pattern. Now, you may not get all 7 all the time. The more you have confirmation from price, pattern, volume, momentum, volatility, and time and sentiments, the more you have, that much is the better quality of your trade. And that's exactly what we teach in Started a program coming up in July, which is about price, pattern, volume, momentum, volatility. All that is covered in detail for 4 days, deep diving into that, coming up on 26, 27, 28, 29th of July. Now, so so this is where you are looking at the 7 things. I hope you are noting down this. And then okay, this one is not showing up on this screen. Okay, let me put it in the Okay. Oh, sorry. So, let me just show you something. And okay, if you can see this, now I have put that 7 things in the screen. Just we are just trying and testing new pattern and new application of sharing live Facebook video to make it better. So I hope you can see this 7 things on my screen on the chart which is there. Yes, I'm just testing on my computer, which is next to me. And yeah, okay, so this is your thing. Now let's analyze the market in, first just take down this if you are sure about doing this. Yes, you got this, right? 7 things: price, pattern, volume, momentum, volatility, time, and sentiments. Now let's look at, I'm just taking this out, and let's look at, say, let's look at, say, Bank Nifty. I'm taking this off, and this is Bank Nifty. So if I look at the price, let's look at price pattern first. So what is the price saying? Now, if you see, this is like simple price, higher top, higher bottom, this. Now, after this point, it is the same top, and this is a lower top, but this is a higher top. So that means it's non-trended. There is no clear higher top, higher bottom. There is no clear lower top, lower bottom. This itself puts me off that this is not the market to be traded. So that's off, right? Then if I see something interesting, only then I'll go and check the pattern, which is like if I'm seeing a spinning top or a bullish engulfing or a bearish engulfing or any pattern, or you can say double top. Now this looks like a double top. See this, the double top. That's good. So that says markets are at a resistance. But it has to break the bottom, right, to make a lower top, which is not this bottom has to break, or this bottom has to break, or this bottom has to break. So that's why I'm seeing nothing in this market right now, as of now, to trade. But tomorrow it can break out up or down, then I'm interested. In that case, I'm going to check volume. Then I check pattern and then I check volume. And if I check volume, I need to see something abnormal than what I'm seeing, right? So this is right now average balance volume. So nothing much on this. Once I see something, suppose there's a breakdown or a breakup plus a higher volume, then I'm interested. And then I will go and check RSI. Now, if you follow my RSI principle of 40-60, which I follow, is very simple. It's sideways market. Nothing great in this. See, it's not moving at all. So this is not the market to make money right now, at least for the last 20 days. Then even I can go one time frame higher and check RSI, which is again sideways, not crossing 60. So if you are not making money in this last 20 days, then it's not the market to blame. You are to blame that you're not trading the right market because there's nothing to trade. See, if this is trended, look at this part, which was a trended part. This was the best time to make money. And now it is a sideways market. Even look, the candles are small. So momentum, that is where we look at. Then now let's put Bollinger Bands on this tool. Now if I put Bollinger Band, which is a mix of 3 bands, center band, and if you look at the bands are coming down, coming up, and this is coming down, so that they are narrowing. That means low volatility. So that puts me off. If you look at the weekly bands, those are also going flat. That puts me off. Rather than this are sloping up. See, nice and good trend. See, this is sideways market. So that says volatility, low volatility, no market to trade. Then what we do is, then we look at the, what was that? Volatility. And then we look at what? Time. Now, there's a time tool, which I would like to, let's say, put this top to this bottom. These are the time cycles. Now, this is just an advanced part of it. You may not get it. Let's not get there. So this is part of something advanced. Or we may do a separate TTT on that. And right now markets are dull. So there's no extreme euphoric sentiment in the market. So no need for sentiment. So at least 4 or 5 things I can check. Time and sentiment, we can leave it. So price, pattern, volume, momentum, volatility. These 5 things in joined together, I make a 5-star trade. If only 2 things, 2-star trade, 3-star trade, I'm not trading. So right now, as you see, nothing to trade in the market. Does it make sense? Are you guys learning something? Are you guys clear on this? Okay. So I just shared some data, something which I teach in my high-end programs, and I guess you got some value out of this session. And if you got this value out of this session, I'm going to put. I have just started a online program called 6 Steps to Six-Figure Trades, which is hardly anything. I just recorded a couple of videos today, the first 2 videos, and I thought that 2 videos I'm already undercharging the program, and it's only limited to 100 people, and I guess 75 people have already bought it. So there are 25 more slots. If you have not bought it, I'll put the link as soon as I finish this session, and I am sure you're going to be part of it. It's a 6 video where you can make 6-figure trades using the same concept what I'm teaching right now. It's a 5-star trades, and it's a lifetime access to you. Whenever you want, you can watch it. And that's what I'm just click the link once this video. So hold on, don't go away. Hold on to this video. Let this video process. Check the link in this thing and click the hit button and see what is there for offer, and it will blow your mind. And if you think that this video was of power and value to you, just hit the share button right now. Hit the share button right now on your screen. And also, I would like to know that what was your takeaway from this video so far? Put in the comment section, what did you learn? What was your takeaway? So keep sharing. What was your takeaway? What was your input? What did you learn from this session? Was it useful or not? And are you going to share this video with your friends and with your circle? Yes. And yes, 7 salient points for trading. Okay, that's what Mr. Pashupati says. There's always a right time for everything. Yes, great. Vyom, that says there's always trade only when the trend is clear. Great. Wait for the right time. 7-star trade. Great, Sridhar. You guys are rocking. You guys are great in taking action and learning, right? And all these people show up every day, step-by-step analysis, right? Trading opportunity. By the way, I just gave you my market view right now, and you know what to do now and what to wait for. Wait for the right market, how to analyze the market in a professional way. Yes. And you have to go deep in each of those 7 steps. Saving money by not trading all the days. Great, super, fantastic, Chandra. And I love that. So this is amazing stuff, I guess. And I just want to add more and more value in these videos, right? And that's how once we do so many live programs, and we do a lot of events in Mumbai, Bangalore. By the way, for anybody from Hyderabad, we are coming to Hyderabad on 1st of July for a free session, 3-hour session. And if you are interested, put that I'm from Hyderabad. I'll give you more details about that. Use the technical patterns, price, etc. learned while trading. Don't gamble. We have to be patient. Yes, great. So I'm coming to Hyderabad on 1st July for a free session. Just make sure you are there. We'll share that link also on the Facebook page once you're there, and you can click on the link. Now, great. So on this note, I hope you love this session, TTT. We changed the timing, and we can see that more people are participating. So I think we'll stick to 9 o'clock for Tuesday Technical Talk. And we'll see you in the next Tuesday Technical Talk next Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And good luck, good trading. Share this video. Click on the link to 6 Steps to Six-Figure Trades. Register and see awesome value and make 6-figure trades every month and make money and be financially free and make a difference in your life and also in your family life and in your community. Right. So all the best. Thank you so much. Good luck and good trading.